do? It's your girl Wing Night. Here again, round 2 with my people. Where we at? Let's reintroduce ourselves.
Yo, Shy Brown. This is your boy Shy Brown, the new Mr. Disrespectful. I'm eating all your snacks and drinking all your kids for pre-sun. That's how disrespectful I
Hey, wow, that song with Lil John the Cube. Lil John sound like the little brother that be getting in trouble, and he want his big brother to take up for him. Be like, get him, Cube.
You know what? Y'all just gonna find anything wrong with my songs today, right?
No,
I told you to play the other song, man. Why you ain't play the other song?
No, I'm not. Where are
oh,
other brother
man.
at? Where is
clearly
our
no
other
debate. Clearly no debate, Ray. Yeah, man, I'm drinking all your kids' juicy juice. Let's get the show started.
Yeah, talk your juicy juice, man. You're drinking all the juice, man.
Did mustache business?
Sounds like Jay hasn't got on yet.
Yo, y'all can hear me?
There you go.
Man, fuck you, nigga. I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, well, sorry.
Yeah. I just got home. I just got in the crib, and I'm here for the bullshit today. I'm here. I'm all the way here. I got a whole bunch of shit I gotta say. Bunch of shit I gotta say. Okay, go get J2. Let's get to breaking this. Yeah. Let's go get the chopping.
Let's go. So we have finally gotten one of the most controversial right now. Like, he always seems to go viral. He has a line or something in every damn, well, I won't say every battle, but they seem like every damn battle that he's had, whether it be from ABR, now Gates to the Garden. We talking about J2. Like, we are talking about J2. And it ain't just for the controversial shit. The man has bars. Let's not forget that. Okay, just that little piece of information. Give some folks a little backstory that may not know what's going on. There was this recent battle on Gates to the Garden against, what's the guy's name? Is it Yachty or Yachty? Yachty?
Yeah, Yates.
Okay. J2 versus Yachty just dropped. Some people have not even watched bothered to watch the battle to get a full perspective of it. I've seen a lot of comments that people have been like, oh, no, I just saw this or whatever, and no, I ain't watched the battle. You know what I mean? It is ultimately a fire battle. But...
Oh, and also, too, some people is getting Yachty mixed up with J2 and J2 mixed up with Yachty.
Okay, and we will let J2 kind of explain that part. But it's not just this, because, see, here's my thing. There's the yin and the yang to everything, and we're going to talk about it all. We ain't going to just let that lie. You know, salute to some of my other people that in the media outlets, you know, salute to New Era Mac. I mean, we are going to always agree to disagree on things, and I don't expect for any of my co-hosts to be biased or hold back, but I do believe it's all about how you say things also. You feel me? So in saying that, we got to understand, too, that we just going to go over it. We just going to go over it because it's not just that. Just as well as niggas is in this false outrage, and when I say that, for some of y'all, wait for me to explain it, because I got it. I got a Lux round for you for that one. This fake outrage about everything in battle rap. You feel me? Before this clip came out, it was making waves that you niggas was on some homophobic shit and didn't even want to support the man on RBE.
No. Let's not even go to that because I'm a air that whole situation out. I'm a air the whole block. I'm just saying.
Brother Jay.
Say that.
But yeah,
I want J2 to get on before I do that because I'm gonna air this bitch out.
had made references to the fact that, no, we will not support a gay battler on RBE. And this ain't myth. This is fact. This is fact. But then when this comes around, everybody is in outrage about disrespect. I'm trying to figure out what are we doing here? One thing is worse than the other, or just blatantly bashing a battler, whether it's a gay battler, seriously. Anyway, I'm going to let him come on because, I'll be here all day on my soapbox. But anyway, we're going to talk about both. We're going to talk about everything. You know what I mean? He does have a battle with Yoshi. Shout out to my brother Jay Legend, because Jay Legend had J2 on the show as well. But we're going to talk about it all. So y'all strap in, get your blunts, whatever your vice is, get your alcohol, your wine, your whatever you do, strap in. If you want to call in damn, strap in was such a fucking goddamn it. Anyway, call in, get your questions off, DM me, DM the brothers, whatever. You know what I mean? Or on, if you on the thread, you can also let us know that you have a question. Let's get into this shit because it's battle rap. Regardless of the fact, it's battle rap. Let me get J2 on. J2, you there?
Yo. Y'all can hear me?
We can hear you.
Mm-hmm. We hear you.
Yo, I'm in the building.
So, well, if you didn't hear the introduction, Shy, Jay. I don't know if you've met Ray yet. Clearly know Debate Ray. That's one of our new co-hosts.
What up, though? What up, Jay? First time? What's happening, bro?
What's going on? I'm ready to get into the shit. I'm not even gonna play no games.
I imagine.
Because ultimately, let's start from the beginning. Because the outrage with the link that came after. Let's start from the beginning. J2 has been here for a couple of years now. I think really the first time really people had started to pay attention was what, you and Lady J's battle with the viral?
Yep, it was Lady J's battle. That was like my fourth, fifth battle, something like that, like maybe like fourth or fifth battle. Yeah, that was it.
Right, and that's when, it pretty much, put it like this. Now, just from what I know, it's always been J2 got somebody in a fucking uproar. Because when you came in the battle rap, even before that viral.
Before the Lady J battle. Yeah, before the Lady J battle. Yeah,
you had the Prism League with they feathers ruffled. And, I mean, J2 was making his name. You know what I mean? He was definitely making his name.
The crazy thing is, sis, is that I wasn't even, purposely doing – I was just being me. I wasn't going out of my way to, try to, go viral or, say stuff to – I was just being me. And, shit just, transpired. Same thing with this clip.
Okay. And, again, it's and that's you for the most part. It really is. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Some people know how to promote, and in battle rap, it's crazy. All promotion is good promotion, no matter how we look at it. It was said by one of our co-hosts, as you saw, he made it clear. Shout out to Bishop, he had to go. He wasn't going to be able to do this segment, but he did make it clear, or he felt like, why are we addressing any of this? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I just feel like it's battle rap, so it should be addressed. All right. So you end up getting on the 1SK versus Yoshi.
Uh-huh. Yep.
And what was the outrage there, or how did you see the perception of that was?
The thing was that, okay, so I had went viral before that, and then I had the battle with drugs. The battle with drugs kind of, shook everybody because they were already kind of confused as to why. They weren't confused as to why a gay battle rapper was battling a top tier or mid tier. They were confused as to why people were interested. And what they did was they said that, well, we'll never see him on the main stage. We'll never see him do anything like main stage worthy. And then when it actually happened, now everybody's kind of like, okay, well, we can't let this happen. We can't let no gay dude be on the main stage. Like, that's really like what the outrage came from, because there was a lot of people that had already made up in their mind that it wasn't going to happen. So then when it happened, now everybody's kind of like, oh, whoa, what's happening now? Like, why are we doing this? As if it's like some sort of, as if we haven't seen worse things on the main stage.
So when you say main stage, you mean the 1SK that will, because more than likely the 1SK will be on pay-per-view. That's what
Facts.
you mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
Absolutely, yeah, the 1SK RB, yeah.
Okay. And so basically you weren't supposed to make it this far.
Absolutely not. Like, after they seen the drugs battle, like, they realized that, it was a gay guy that could actually rap with the battlers that they claimed to be the best, or the battlers that they said was up next. They when they seen that, their first instinct was, he ain't gonna make it. But shit happens, and to be honest, like, talent outrides, like, real heart and real talent outrides all the haters and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's the real out. Go ahead.
Now, I was going to say, I was just going to say footnote, shout out to the Goonies, because at the end of the day, as we're talking about talented gay battlers, as y'all want to tag it, shout out to Prison Battle League, because Twerk actually battled Callie Machiavelli.
Yeah, he didn't battle him on Prison. It wasn't on Prison.
Oh.
He actually battled Callie on Opulent. Opulence is like is another battle league. That's Arazi. Shout out to Arazi, and shout out to Fly King I.
Right, I put them together because I know them from it's the Queen of the Ring, Opulent, Prism type.
Prism,
You know what I mean? So my bad, Opulent.
Yeah, they kind of
But you're right, exactly. But my point is, this is a league that, for the most part, is trying to
promote the gay battle rappers.
Of mostly gay, and not for nothing, more male gay battle rappers that, for mind you, both Opulent and Prism got some dope ass fucking talent. I mean, seriously, that has
some actual dope talent. Yeah,
right.
Absolutely. Like, there's a lot, and a lot of them were there before me. Like, a lot of people think that I'm the first gay battle rapper, and I'm not. Majority of the league that they've got, the gay league that Sarah's got right now, all of them have been battling before me.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Real life. People just don't know it,
County Mac. So many of them, like, it's so many of the guys that again that are dope.
Okay, what is the issue with him being gay? What is the issue with him being gay?
Well, I'm going for you to get into it. Go right ahead.
This is the outrage. But hold on, Jason. Let me defend you. My whole thing is this: it's a big outrage. Oh, he's gay. He's making it to the big stage. But we all from the hood, right? Yes or no? We all from the hood.
Yeah.
Some of y'all favorite battle rappers had allegations of being with a transgender. Wouldn't that make them gay? Just the allegation alone, if we from the hood, wouldn't they should have be exiled? Some of y'all favorite rappers in the industry are gay. They might not come out, but we know who's who. Some of the biggest supporters in battle rap are gay. So what is the issue here? Y'all talk about
the issue. Let me tell you what the issue be, bro.
Wait, hold on, Jason. Let me just finish this. My whole thing is they claim they're so. Oh, I'm not with that gay shit. But you're wearing Gucci. You're wearing Fendi. You're wearing Versace.
Oh.
Yeah, but my whole thing is this: you acting like there's not gay people in the thing who do big things. What is the big deal of him being on a big stage? It's not like J2 is saying some outlandish. Sometimes he says some outlandish shit, but it creates a moment. He does that on purpose. But if you listen to what he's saying, he's actually rapping. He's more talented than y'all making it seem. But my whole thing is this: K-Shine had a training allegation. Did we exile him? No. T-Rex had the same shit. Sue Surf had the same shit. So what is the issue? I don't understand it. We need to take away he's a gay battler and he's just a battler because there's lesbian females. If we're going by that, let's just say, okay, let's be a female. They're gay. So we're going to call them lesbian battlers? No, they're just battlers. Let's take away the stigma and just say they're battlers. They're not gay battlers. They're battlers. Because if J2 opened up his mouth and never said that he was gay, you wouldn't know.
That's a fact.
You wouldn't know.
That's a fact.
And my whole thing is, I see a lot of bashing, a lot of this, that, and the third. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, a lot of these so-proclaimed gay dudes will beat y'all the fuck up. Y'all need to stop.
Yeah,
y'all are not tough.
Because not for nothing, I'm going to let you go, J2. Because not for nothing, our first meeting, unofficially, then officially, of course, but my first introduction to who you were was not about you being gay, but that your progression in battle rap within those 4 battles, that you had just come, and I don't want to glamorize this, but that you had been incarcerated for a little minute.
Yeah.
And you had come
Absolutely.
home, and this became something that you love to do.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And
people don't realize. Yeah, people seem to think that gay ends up being like people look at gay almost as like an entire another species. Like somebody that can't go through the same things that they went through, or somebody that can't live the same life that they live because it's so different. You know what I'm saying? But, like, that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? Like, as you just said, like, I've lived the same. To be honest, like, most of the niggas that rap about the shit that they're rapping about, I actually lived what they rap about, and they didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've actually lived that. Like, when niggas start talking about, like, jail bars and shit, I'm listening to the bars, and I'm like, bro, that ain't even real. Because, bro, I've actually lived that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, niggas can't, like, that's the reason why I have the conviction that I have when I rap, because I know for sure that I'm rapping to a nigga that ain't been through what I've been through. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when it comes to battle rap, we love believability, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. That's what we love. So let's believe a motherfucker that actually been through it, and regardless of whether or not he gay or not, if he been through it and he lived it and he can rap about it, he can make it artistic. You know, like I don't know. Sometimes I don't get it.
And that's what I'm saying, because you're the persona of you when I first met you. Like I said, that's what I was told from the door. But ultimately, you didn't come out like, it's YMCA, it's Raining Men, or you know what I mean? You
right. Because that's not me. Yeah.
Right. You could tell the rough around the edge, like, all right, you know what I mean? This. Okay, all right, I see where you're going with this. You know what I mean? But
absolutely.
Not being funny, but ultimately, exactly, that's it. And, like I said, I'm not trying to glamorize the street aspect of it, but as you said, believability. That's what you motherfuckers pride yourself. So
yeah, y'all pride yourself on that.
Why is it any different? When my cousin, growing up, one of my lesbian cousins, my favorite lesbian cousin, some folks that she was around, we from the Bay Area, she's from LA, but when she moved to live with us, when she got older, just some of the motherfuckers that I've met over the years, being from Northern California, of course, that's considered one of the gay capitals of the world, but ultimately, you come across all white lights of what you want to consider gay, trans, whatever. And these motherfuckers did not play. They didn't play.
Hell no. I'd have been fighting since I was goddamn 12 years old. You don't want to see me like that.
Right. You know what I mean? So it's like, if anything, I would be more afraid. I wasn't afraid of some of the street niggas I was around. And not for nothing, some of the street niggas that I did know was hanging around. You know what I mean? Hanging around with what like I said, they were never flamboyant. It was just you did not know who was what.
Because the thing is, bottom line, niggas don't care who you sleep with. Real niggas don't care who you sleep with. Real niggas care who you creep with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what it boils down to. You know what I'm saying? Like, real niggas don't really care about that. You know what I'm saying? Real niggas want to know what you doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, real niggas, what you creeping? What you got? You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas don't really care real niggas don't give a fuck who you sleep with, because it's none of their business.
That's a fact. So I just, like I said, I knew Jay wanted to get some rounds off in regard to that. we really needed to understand like why the problem and understand where it's coming from. Now, I don't really understand why that wasn't ridiculed or anybody didn't really speak on that part of it, because that's just as bad, in my opinion. That's almost close to fucking bashing somebody because you don't want to support them for that's, you know what I mean? To me, being gay in America is just as much as being black in America. How can you discriminate against somebody?
That's it. Sis, I hear you, but I have to say this. Is that the reason why that being gay in America has been watered down so much is because a lot of the gays, and I'm going to say this on air, I don't care what gay here it is, a lot of the gays take the shit too far, and they end up making the issue strong more than what it is. Let it be what it is. Niggas don't accept us for who we are. That's the fight we're fighting. All the extra shit that come along with it, that's not our problem. What I will say is that niggas have to realize that, you know, just because I'm gay, it doesn't make me another species. I'm just another nigga.
I'm not trying
to recruit you.
Know what I'm saying?
I'm not trying to recruit you. Most of you niggas is out of shape, ugly, dusty, broke. I don't want you niggas. Y'all straight. I swear to God, most of you battle rap niggas, y'all real good.
Oh my God. Well, there it is. There it is. There it is. Okay, so we got that off our chest. We all got that off our chest. I feel good about that. Let's get into the nitty gritty here. Like I said, shout out to my brothers in media who have voiced their opinions. And, you know, I was watching a new Aramax blog, and basically he had some very choice words to say. He felt like y'all did this promo. You're not getting on URL. That's not going to get you there. You know, you say this to the right nigga, he will do this to you and that to you. I felt like I said, I watched
Hold on. Time out. Do what?
That's my thing, Shy. That's my thing. Like, niggas keep on saying, like, oh, if you would have tried this with somebody, as if these battle rap niggas are these tough niggas. First of all, let's be clear. I come from real street niggas. So this battle rap shit that niggas be talking about, bro, to be honest, I never knew none of these niggas before battle rap.
Right.
So them niggas didn't mean nothing. If I would have met one of these random niggas that they be, and this is no disrespect, but if I would have met a random Arsenal on the street, I didn't know who the fuck he was. If he would have said something sideways to me, I would have shot that nigga. Like, that's just the way life goes. Like, that's just real street shit. So you can't talk about these names as if they mean something on the...
Let's be honest. If we're going to go there and do what? Like, exactly what? If you really look at it, if we're going from the straight and the gay perspective, the gay dudes and females be fighting more than the straight dudes at events, or just period.
If you be seeing straight niggas be scared to fight each other.
True.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I say that to say that, you know, you can't say, you know, if you wouldn't have tried this on this person, because this is the thing, like, and we'll get into it, but the bottom line is that anybody can get it from anybody. Like, nobody is exempt. Now, when things like this happen, and like, go ahead.
Well, okay, and that's what I was going to say, because we know that. We obviously know that. But in this instance, knowing that you know this within this battle, because Ray and I we had a conversation about this earlier, and we'll get into that. But ultimately, just kind of pulling the layers off this situation, addressing some of the things that have been like I said, you wouldn't have said this to this person. Addressing that, why was it okay to do it in this battle?
The thing was that, okay, so this is now I can actually explain it. What happened was, I hit Yachty up. I said, Yachty, yo, what's up? So Yachty previously, prior to this, Yachty had a battle where somebody really, really disrespected his daughter that had passed away. Rest in peace. He had a battle with someone, Smooth the Jugman. Smooth the Jugman battled Yachty, and he had a crazy battle. He got really disrespectful, and they vaulted the battle. So when they locked this in, I hit Yachty up. I said, hey, what's off limits? I wasn't necessarily talking directly about his daughter because that wasn't on my mind. I just always hit my opponents up, even if any of my opponents that I knew, I hit them up like, hey, what's off limits? I just want to know, because I know that I'm disrespectful. Regardless of that, I don't want to go past. I don't want to take this battle anywhere that it doesn't need to go. So if you tell me what's off limits, cool, I will adhere to that. I have no issues with that at all. You know what I'm saying? So I hit Yachty up, and especially with me knowing Yachty, I was like, let me hit you up. You know, I hit him up. I'm like, hey, what's off limits? He says nothing. And then he goes further to say, hey, I want the disrespectful J2. Because if I don't get the disrespectful J2, I feel like I'm not going to get the best J2. Even with that, I had no intention.
He asked for it. He asked for it.
But I still had, at that point, I still had no intention on going that far. I had no intention on doing that. The battle was booked 2 weeks in advance. We had 2 weeks prep. A week before the battle, because I hit him up maybe like a day or two after we got booked. But about a week before the battle, somebody hit me up and said, hey. Now, the same person had already hit me up and said, hey, I think you should do A, B, C, and D. I was like, nah, bruh, I'm not doing none of that. He hit me up about a week before the battle and was like, hey, I heard Yachty's round. You need to go ahead and go full throttle. He's going to talk about your aunt that passed away. He didn't give me any of the bars. He didn't give me any of the props because Yachty had props. He didn't give me any of the props. He just told me that he was going to speak about my aunt that passed away, which was the same angle that the person that was talking to me had used against me in my first battle. He said that, you know, that's the angle that he was going to use. When he said that, I said, damn, there's nothing I can do about that. Because I've already told him that he can say whatever he wants to say. This is battle rap. I signed up for this. All that I can do right now is defend myself. So I wrote bars that would defend myself against it. And like I said, the thing is, like, Yachty went over the top. And like I said, shout out to Yachty. That's my brother. I didn't like hearing it. I don't want to hear no shit about my auntie. If we don't talk about it and you speak about it, you can catch an L during the battle. And any nigga that hear this and decides that they want to do that, just know we're going to go viral for a whole nother reason. Because like I said, me and Yachty spoke about, I allowed him to go wherever he wanted to go. And since he did, I knew that I had to go wherever I wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? Or wherever I had to go. But like I said, this wasn't the intention. No, I didn't intend on hearing about my dead aunt. I didn't want to hear about that. I don't want nobody to rap about that. If I had the option, I would have told him no. But the situation called for the disrespect because he was already going to do it. There was nothing I could do about that. So I had to respond. But I wouldn't advise anybody else to do that. That's not an angle that I would expect anybody to take. You don't talk about people's dead relatives. Seats are off limits. But if you get in a situation and you know somebody is going to take that angle, and you know you have that angle against them, and it comes down to me or you, it's got to be you. It's never going to be me. If it comes down to me or you, it's going to be you. And that's what happened.
So basically, his action had a reaction.
Yeah, absolutely. Every action has a reaction. You say you're going to do this, I'm going to do this. Now, Yachty went disrespect, and it didn't have a punch. Nobody can say that the disrespect that I utilized wasn't punch worthy. It was artistic. You didn't see that coming. The carpenter up on the cross like Jesus. You didn't see that coming.
Ooh, that was disrespectful.
These were artistically constructed punches. So I didn't just take the route and say, hey, I'm just going to disrespect you and say anything that I can say to make you mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't do that. I made it artistic for battle because this is battle rap.
Now, hold up, because I'm glad, and I don't mean to cut you off, but I just want to add something into that because that's exactly what QB said on the show earlier, and this is what Jay is referring to as they're getting you and Yachty mixed up.
Yeah, they are. They think that I'm the guy that spit on the picture, and I'm not.
Right. They need to understand that you are the guy that came. When you spitting on the picture was bad.
Was too much.
But when
it was too much.
When you it was, but it hit harder when you spit that shit, and then you the seatbelt. Oh my God! But
yeah,
this is where my qualm is with that because yes, like you said. That happened somewhere else. I'm glad you expressed that because at the end of the day, I've always said it. I can't do. Everybody has been when you should be a battler. I can't do it because I know me. You're not gonna listen. I lost my immediate family, and that's something that I still have to deal with. I can't be in no ring with somebody and they say some shit about that and exploit that like that. You know what I mean? So,
and you know what's crazy? We're talking about my aunt that my aunt. We're talking about my aunt Rochelle that set me down way before I ever thought about being on stage or anything, and told me I could be anything I could be. I wanted to be. We're talking about that aunt. Like, we're not talking about no random aunt. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, we're talking about the aunt that actually believed in me before I even knew that there was something to believe in. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, it hurt. You know what I'm saying? That hurt. But again, as a grown man, I know I've watched Arsenal battles. If you watch an Arsenal battle, you know what you're signing up for. Now, if you can deal with it, that's what you need to be. If you can't, you don't need to be in this, because niggas may do that. And it does. And the thing is, like, niggas can't blame me for being prepared for that.
Right. Okay. So I don't even want to talk about the preparedness, because I want to go back to something else you just said. If it happens somewhere else, yes, it's going to be going viral for another reason. But you know niggas is going to come back and be like, well, you let this nigga do that. So now all of a sudden,
the thing is that, where they, and I hope them same niggas are listening to this interview, where they fail at is that, again, me and Yachty spoke before the battle. I told him he was allowed to go as far as he wanted to. If we don't talk about it before the battle, and you just do it, when I knock you the fuck out, then don't be angry, because I'm going to knock you the fuck out. It's going to happen. It's not a question. You might. If a nigga say that, he probably needs to hit me first.
Oh, shit.
Okay, I want to say something real quick.
Oh, go ahead, Ray. Go ahead.
Okay, so this is what I want to say. Now, knowing that we're just fans, most of us are just fans, so we're getting the battle as it's presented to us. So when you shed light on the fact that you and Yachty had this conversation, then that kind of negates all of the anger that everybody should have. My only issue with this is that people are saying, like, prior to this interview, when you're saying, well, me and Yachty had this discussion prior to the battle, is people are saying, well, Arsenal did it too. If my homeboy rob a bank and get caught robbing a bank, that don't mean I'm about to take my ass up the street and rob another bank and say, well, my homeboy did the same thing too. And I think a lot of people are using that, well, such and such did it too, so what is the problem with me doing it? It's like, okay, he's been doing this for damn near 20 plus some odd years. Right now, at the point, at the point it falls on deaf ears. Was we up in arms when Arsenal was doing it back in the day? Of course we was. Was people complaining about it? Of course we was. The only difference is now you have a lot more fans that's voicing opinions on Twitter now versus back in the day. Twitter wasn't popping like it was now. Facebook is not. Facebook, before battle rap groups, Facebook didn't have that kind of stuff. So you didn't know how many people was really outraged about it. That's my only thing. Like, my whole thing is, you know, like they say, anything goes in battle rap as long as how QB explained it. It got to be done artistically. You just can't just randomly say something fucked up and don't have no artistry with it. But it's almost like when people are trying to say, well, such and such did it, so it should be okay for me to do it. It's like, instead of saying, I did it, I stand on it. Go ahead.
This is the problem that comes with me doing it. Is that now niggas, you have the people that already are against the gay battle rapper. They are going to ride the wave and say, oh yeah, now we got double the reason not to like them. Instead of, because those same people would have liked those bars, because like I said, let's be clear. And like I said, I hate to say it, like I said, RIP. But like, my bars were not like I had really nice artistically structured bars. Like, my bars weren't just disrespect. Like, those bars were actually nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were like you like, a lot of niggas can't even do that. A lot of niggas' favorites can't even do certain shit like that. So, you know, but they're not gonna ride with that because, again, it's the gay battle rapper. Had it been somebody else, this would have been a whole other conversation.
Yeah, and let me say this also. J2 ain't the only one that did this fucking angle for. See, this lets you know who's fan of the culture and who's fans of fucking Lee.
Because this isn't even the first time.
It was Smooth the Jug. It was Smooth the Jug man did it. And I heard from what I'm hearing, it was 20 times worse than J2.
Yeah,
but that's the battle
they
that
said
got voted,
Smooth
right?
was crazy.
Yeah.
He
I think
got
we're gonna
vaulted.
speak that heat.
He got vaulted.
Yeah, he's gonna speak that heat. Also, your what you call for mercenary game, your mercenary game brother.
My brother Michael Knight. My brother Michael Knight. He didn't actually use the angle, but he said something really, really slick that was really disrespectful.
Yeah, he said something slick. Yeah.
Really, really disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Like he said that in the battle joint, but nobody talks about that. Nobody's going to bring those up because it's okay for them to do it. It's not okay for the person that you said wasn't going to make it to the main stage to do it.
Well, see, and here's the other part to this, because I feel like additionally, J2 is known to go viral, number one, and you've gone viral on that league, on platform, Gates of the Garden. Okay. You guys are taking a lot of flack for this also because it looks as if it's planned. At the end of the day, the league owner had the last say on if it should come out or if it shouldn't. And in this case, that's you know what I mean? That's up to them. But then to title it Most Disrespectful Battle Ever also adds a different type of feel to it as well. Because in other people's minds, you never think that it's going to get that crazy. So I feel like you have a couple of things that work against you and you and Yachty for that matter. And in your case, because, and obviously with what you just said, Yachty made it quite clear. You're the name between the two of you. Mm-hmm. I want this J2 because I feel like you giving me shit if I don't.
Right.
You know what I mean? So nobody can really say, oh, what you're supposed to do or what you're not supposed to do. And that was my thing. As we were saying, how can you measure what somebody is supposed to do, especially when that's just like putting it in a contract. But you guys went above and beyond and said, hey, let's talk to each other in terms of not give our rounds, but in terms of let's talk and amongst each other as men. You know I'm disrespectful. So how far, what's your, you know what I mean, how far? So amicably, it worked out for y'all. But I think, again, you got a few things, unfortunately, working against you that are ignorant as hell. But then
it is. That's exactly what it is. It's so much because people are looking, and the thing is, you got a lot of people that are posting that we talked about it. You know what I mean? That they're saying that it was scripted, and it's like, well, like nobody even said that, but you got all these people that are saying it, and people just seem to believe whatever they hear. They just they just believe it. You know what I'm saying? And and I talked to Yachty last night. Like we talked on the phone last night. You know what I'm saying? And we was like, bro, we just gonna have to deal with whatever they believe. Because if we try to convince everybody, bro, we'll be on the phone. We'll be replying to comments for the next 3 years.
Yeah, no, see, and that's again, as media, we have to be careful because it's one thing to give our opinions and it's another thing to hear it from, quote unquote, the horse's mouth. And again, we all, this is where the fake outrage comes from because, again, we spoke about this earlier. Me and Ray.
The last thing I want to do is be Fox News of the battle rap world. I want to get the facts.
Right.
Exactly. And that's, you know what I mean? And again, our other co-hosts didn't feel like we needed to have the show, but again, it is battle rap. It is all battle rap. And I just kind of, I believe in a half full, half empty type of process. To me, we can look at something a certain way, but how do we know? I don't like assumptions. I don't like to believe that this, and then we know you. I don't like to believe this, and I don't like to believe that. Yes, J2 does go viral, but this is the person that he is. But just this comes down to.
And I never mean to. Like even what Lady J says, hey, Lady, if you talk to Lady J will tell you during our promo, she was saying that I was not going to out disrespect you, that she was going to out disrespect me.
Right.
And I was telling her there's no possible way you can do that. You can't. There's no way you can out disrespect me. So that's how that bar came about. Like, it was never ever an intention to go viral. Like, I've never ever said, "Ooh, let me say this so I can go viral." Like, why? I don't know. But and to be honest, I went viral before battle rap. I got into Michelle Williams from Destiny's Child. I went viral way before battle rap. This shit ain't nothing new. You know what I'm saying? Like so it's.
Hey, I ain't want to cut you off, but with that clip you talking about, you didn't even do that clip, right?
Which one?
The one with you and Lady J.
What you mean?
You didn't make that clip. The clip that was
No.
circulating.
That was Justin made that clip.
Justin Harris?
Justin, yeah, Justin from Consistent Basins. He made. I made a clip like way before that. You know what I'm saying? Like promo in the battle. Like somebody had made a little promo clip.
Yeah, I'm talking about that particular bar. Yeah.
Yeah, the one that went viral. Though, I didn't make that clip. I never even posted. I didn't even know we had went viral. Justin called me like, "Bro, we doing like 30,000 views." I'm like, "What?" And I went to it. He told me we was doing 30. When by the time I went to it, it was at 45,000. You know what I'm saying? So like, I didn't even know we was going viral. I never posted that shit. He posted that shit on Twitter. I wasn't even on Twitter then. I was on it, but I wasn't like posting no shit. Like that shit was crazy.
Wow. And even with that one, so like I said, it's the promotion part of it. People gotta understand that's not necessarily you, and it's cool. Shout out to Justin because at the end of the day, you know, it's cool to promote, but
he's a social media outlet. That's what he does.
Right, exactly. And then of course Dre and them, which we tried to get Dre, we tried to get CeeLo on the show. You know, this now that you put it this way, I appreciate that. However, I don't take too much away from them, and I wish they were here to kind of talk about that because I feel like they should have something to say in regard to this because they're kind of leaving you and Yachty to have to fend for yourselves.
I feel what you're saying, and I do. But the thing is that Dre and CeeLo, they had no. All they did was they were at the battle. This is what people got to remember. People got to realize that Dre did this and CeeLo were at the battle, and so they were there during that intense moment. So when they left that battle, their perception of the battle was the same perception of everybody that was reacting in the battle. So like when they put the battle out, they were putting it out with the perception that they had at the battle. Like, yo, this battle was crazy. The energy was nuts. It reminded us of that crazy, disrespectful feel that we don't really like, but we have to see anyway because it's battle rap. That's where their mind was when they put the battle out. They weren't putting the battle out like, yo, we're going to go crazy. No, they put it out. When they put the most disrespectful battle, that's because that's what they were actually physically saying when we were leaving the event.
But that,
you know what I'm saying? So that's, and I'm not making excuses, but.
No. It's not an excuse. It's just a statement that should be made. I haven't seen one.
Right.
And that's why I say that. I haven't seen one. Because not for nothing. Here's my take on it. Not for nothing. We can jump all over the battlers with this situation. Sway Sever made a comment in regard to boycotting Gates of the Garden, and he had his feelings about that. Dre said to him in regard to that comment, you haven't supported us, you never came out to the battles, how do you do this, that, and the third? Okay. However, on the flip side of that, that's not a statement as to the people that you're putting out on footage, okay? Number one. Number two, when we had outrage about the whole shit with GL, it was, he's no longer a part of our league. But this is somebody that you cultivated from your league. This is where we know him from. And there were still no statements there and other battlers who felt certain ways. So it's like nobody wanted to touch that because of the friendship clause, but everybody wants to jump on this. And the only people that are saying anything are the battlers. That's where my outrage comes from. Because although their perception was, yes, this is the gritty feel, this is that, whatever the case may be, I'm a battle rap fan. And like you said, I don't look at anybody's disrespect any different than anyone else's disrespect, especially in this case when you guys have agreed. And most people that battle you feel like, I'm going to best you at what you do. That's what most people try to do with disrespectful battlers anyway.
That's what they try to do. And what's crazy is that you can, and this is to all battle rappers, you can't do that. If you're not a disrespectful battle rapper, don't try to step in this league with us.
Right.
Just rap. Let me step in the league with you because I can rap.
Right. So, I have mixed feelings. You know what I mean? I had mixed feelings because, like I said, I didn't really know where this all came from, but I was sitting here like, ooh, I wasn't mad when I heard it, but I was because, of course, I have children, so, but it wouldn't be any more mad than I would have been at anybody else because, again, like I was telling the guys, and most people know this, when I came into battle rap, although it was although it was Fight Club and then Grind Time, that was a different feel. I like lyricism. I like all around battle rap. I couldn't get with the guns and drugs and kind of like what we were saying. That's battle rap theatrics to me because I know half you niggas ain't doing this shit because you wouldn't be here if you were. But ultimately, I did not like the thug feel of battle rap, so I left that alone. I did a lot of Don't Flop. I did a lot of King of the Gods, all of that. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So the disrespect has always been there. And it's all, I looked at it as we know that it's all make-believe, and it's a competition.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's levels of disrespect.
That line is so crazy. That line is so crazy.
It really is. But again, you were artistic with it. It wasn't shit artistic about Daylight going into his bald nutsack and coming back and slapping the shit out of Lopechi, or what I mean?
Because I would have had to fight you. Like, there's no way you're going to do that to me. I'm going to have to fight you. Like, that just becomes too much. And I feel like that's more than what Yachty did. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just kind of feel like that's a bit much.
He didn't call Lopechi and say, bruh, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something crazy, but I can't tell you what it is. But I am going to do something crazy just so you know. Don't touch me, but I'm just going to do it for the views on the battle. Or, and we see, who done seen Lopechi? Lopechi is fucking, where's Waldo right now? For years now. But you know what I mean? These are the outrage for different things. You wasn't in the car with that child. He was not, I get it. I do. And I'm not downplaying it, but I'm looking at it from everybody was so outraged instead of asking the questions that they needed to ask.
Yeah, that was my issue. Like, everybody just started assuming.
But here's the thing. We look at, again, and I've never had this conversation with y'all. I've had this conversation with, like, friends and family. The way we process information now, because it comes at us so fast, is you need to have an immediate reaction right now. Because everything comes at us so fast. It's not like back in the day where you'd be like, yo, you heard such and such did something, and then you got to process it and be like, well, let me get the whole story before I find out what happened. Now it's, yo, here's the clip of my man saying what he's saying. Are you mad or not? And then people are going to be automatically mad. Like, yo, you either feel one way or another way. You're only going to have a handful of people that's going to say, well, let me get the whole information before I can judge. Let me feel this way, let me feel that way. Even though people may disagree that Sway Seven was like, yo, I'm boycotting Gates at the Garden because of this, it's because he's only going off of the clip. He didn't get the whole story that you and this gentleman had a conversation prior to. This gentleman told you, bring the most disrespect. You still was going to hold the bar, but then you got word he was going to speak on your aunt. So you was like, okay, I was about to come into this battle with a 22, but let me go ahead and clean off this Desert Eagle because this motherfucker trying to
go ahead and fuck it up. Like, you can't. I'm not going to let you beat me.
So nowadays, how we receive information, it's either you got to be mad or you not. And if you're not mad, people are questioning why you're not mad.
Thanks.
So it was like, even when Wing asked me earlier, I was like, only thing I heard was about the clip. I didn't see the battle. And I told her even on the phone, I said, I don't know how to really feel. The only thing I didn't like was whoever it was, because I couldn't tell, again, like you said, I didn't know who was who. I said, whoever was the person that spit on the picture, I didn't like that.
Yeah.
And see, that's the thing for me.
That was what kind of took it over the top for me. Don't get me wrong, like I feel like that took it over the top for me. Like and like I said, I don't even really like reliving that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't, you know what I mean? Like, you know, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I do be wanting niggas to know that I didn't do that, because I just wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Even with the prop that I had, you know what I'm saying? Like, my prop, it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? And to be all the way honest with y'all, if anybody really, really know, his daughter, to be honest, his girlfriend was pregnant. She wasn't even alive. So to be honest, they are like, for everybody that's going crazy and all that shit, like that, the bar that everybody went crazy for with me and the seatbelt, like that didn't even happen. I just found out maybe like 2 hours ago.
There's another jewel dropper. So I mean, you know
what I'm saying? Like, so, but it's battle rap. You know what I'm saying? So you create your own narrative. You know what I mean? But niggas gotta stop like going crazy over shit, because they gotta realize that it is just battle rap.
Right. Yeah. Rest in peace to the baby, and you know, God, thank God she made it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So now, you know, the baby wasn't in a car seat, or you know, wow. Yeah, we learn a lot when we ask questions. We learn a lot.
Yeah, like people gotta just, you know, because we do what we rap when we're on stage, because we want to get the reaction and we want the bars to hit. You know what I'm saying? Once we get off stage, like, people gotta realize, like, it there's nothing new about battle rappers being friends and battling each other and going crazy. That's nothing new.
Right.
QB and Shuni are good.
Right.
And Shuni told QB that she was glad her girlfriend's grandmother died.
Yeah.
Nobody talks about that, though. Like, that was cool. It went viral. Everybody loved it. It was great disrespect, and we was, you know, gung-ho for it.
It would seem that this is more about sexuality than actually the bars.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because we've seen this happen. We promoted it. Did anybody say that? Now, was people like, oh, Shuni went too far, but did anybody go this far? Was it this many blogs? Did people say this was bullshit, take it down? Nobody said that. Everybody was cool with it. You know what I'm saying? Because and the thing is, like, and y'all got to remember, Shuni's one of my favorite battle rappers.
Right.
Like, you can't even say nothing bad about Shuni without me probably, like, beating you up. Like, you can't even say nothing bad about Shuni to me.
But they did go crazy when it came to Farrah and Misfit, though. But I think that has to do with because of how Farrah felt.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, we know that's something Farrah doesn't want talked about. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, if you say that and we know that, then we leave that alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, that's just something. Yachty like, specifically told me he wanted me to get disrespectful and no holds barred. You know what I'm saying? That's completely different than somebody that we already know doesn't want that subject touched. So I feel like nobody should have ever spoke about that. Like, that we know that. It's just battle rap knowledge.
Right. That's a fact.
You know what I mean? And I didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just wasn't a fan of that.
That's a fact. So, with the disrespect, how disrespectful are you getting with your arch nemesis here? Because shout out to my guy, Jay Legend, he spoke about it, but let's speak about it.
Yoshi's finna catch a clip. Like, Yoshi should have left me the fuck alone. She was online talking greasy, and that's where I'm gonna leave that part. But she was online talking greasy, and she should have just left me alone. And now she's finna catch a really, really horrible clip.
Not for nothing. This is closure shit. What some of us don't know.
We finna do this. We finna do this. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do this because the thing is, like, well, the problem is that niggas, so people are looking at the viral clips and they're not looking at the battles in between. So they haven't seen the progression. They don't realize, like, the storyline of J2 and, like, what happened and how he can actually rap where he's at now. Like, people aren't looking at that, and they're looking at the battle with Yoshi like, oh, they're giving him a shot because he went viral. No, they're giving me a shot because I'm nice. And they're giving me a shot because they know I smoke most of y'all. So now I got to smoke. Now I got to smoke Yoshi because Yoshi's not even really. She's not really. She doesn't even really matter, to be honest with y'all. It could have been anybody. It just so happens that I get to smoke somebody that I actually don't like.
Oh, shit. I'm afraid.
And that's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can, shout out to God. Because
I'm assuming you really going to get disrespectful in this battle that you don't give a fuck.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I was telling people, like, you was really light in Yates' battle.
I was light. Let's be clear. Knowing what I knew, I could have went left in that battle. Y'all think we went viral? I could have went left. I let that, I was like, you know what? I ain't finna go crazy. I'm going to just throw a couple little, haymakers in here to make sure that I outdo what I do because I'm going to out-rap him. I'm going to out-punch him. He can't punch with me. I'm going to and I did that anyway, even in the battle. Like, to be honest, if you go through the comments, the niggas were talking about the bars that weren't, they were talking about the goddamn Grey's Anatomy bar. Niggas weren't even concerned with the disrespectful shit. They were concerned with my punches. Look at the comments. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I already knew I could do that, but I figured I had to, out disrespect him as well. You know what I mean? Like, Yoshi can't do none of that.
Oh. So basically, you giving her the shot.
Oh, yeah. No. To be honest, I can't say that because people know Yoshi for the trolling. People know me for the disrespect. So the people that really know battle rap are looking like, yo, he finna smoke her dumb ass. And the people that don't know me because they don't really watch battle rap, all they do is watch the hype, they looking like, oh, she's gonna go in here and go crazy and be and smoke him. And then when they see the battle, they gonna be like, yo, he just smoked the shit out this crazy ass tramp.
Oh shit.
And that's gonna be the end of the battle. And, bye bye Yoshi.
Man, I haven't heard Tramp since '95.
I ain't heard Tramp since '84.
Old nigga. Like that, like Yoshi gotta go. Yoshi gotta go.
Now it's a respected league. How are you approaching this? I should say, because even with people who dislike what you're doing and whatever the case may, for whatever reason they dislike, they're going to watch. And they're watching just as well as they watch Math and Serious. They're watching to criticize. However, again, RBE has never had this magnitude of, again, the gay battler that are so disrespectful. He has no limits. This is the way they feel. How are you approaching this situation? I mean, you're coming in to be you, but because you will be on pay-per-view, are you looking at the fact that, okay, well, you know what, they may not like my taste or my taste of disrespect, or are you going to, you know what I mean? How have you thought about that, I guess?
The thing is that this is the thing. First of all, first and foremost, I'm at home.
Right.
Let's be clear. I'm at home. And I'm not even going to pretend like that's not already an advantage that I have. Like, we know that, and that's just what it is. Now, have I went to other states and shook the room and beat niggas from that state? Yeah, I went to New York, shook the room, caught a 30 on High Battle. Went to Florida, caught a 30 on Tampa. You know what I'm saying? So I can do it out of state. What more do you think I'm going to do at home? So even though I know it's pay-per-view and people are going to be watching, I don't have a problem with shaking over. The only problem that I've ever had is lack of people in the building because I needed more niggas to see what I was doing. That's the only issue I've ever had is looking in the audience and being like, damn, I wish there was more motherfuckers out here to see this shit. Because people don't realize, like, people think that I'm about to come out there. They think they finna get gay bars. And then when I actually perform, and I go crazy, the niggas everybody in the building, everybody is in the building like, damn, he didn't do that. He can actually, and he out-rapped the nigga next to him. Yoshi can't even really rap like that. Like, this is going to be nothing. Like, actually, like, beating Yoshi is not a triumph. She ain't shit. She can't rap. Right now, I'm showing the people that are watching that I can rap with your favorites.
Okay. I respect that.
That
I
ass.
absolutely.
That's just how I feel. I swear to God, y'all.
But I mean, again, that's not if people do go back and watch the battles, which they probably won't, but they would see that. Even with this battle, they would see that. It's not, I don't want to hear no gay bars. It's not going to be that. And not for nothing, with the Lady J battle, you know what I mean? She's a female. So you came.
I had to go crazy.
Right. You approached it a certain way. You know what I mean? And even
when I battled
Dre,
Yoshi's baby daddy, I didn't do that.
Oh my
I
God,
smoked him
right.
just, regularly. Because I did smoke Yoshi's baby daddy too. That's my nigga, Swapdog Jack. Shout out. Y'all watch it. J2 versus Swapdog Jack.
Woo, yes, Petty. But yes, that right. But that's I guess you answered for me, because that's what I think people need to understand, what they're not going to get opposed to what they will get.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, y'all got any questions? I mean, I pretty much, there really isn't much that you have to say about Yoshi other than the backstory. Hey, you know what I mean? And
she's dead.
I don't have any questions. I said everything I needed to say. There's nothing that I could think of right now. I mean, one thing I will say, I appreciate you coming up for clearing up a lot of things and giving a lot of behind the backstory that a lot of people didn't know, and maybe a lot of these people that are outraged, quote unquote, will now understand that it was a conversation that you and Yachty did have before the battle took place and so on. So I don't know. Maybe that will just
and so that they know that it wasn't
down.
Scripted. I really want people to know that it wasn't scripted. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At the end of the day, we both knew that we were getting disrespectful. He felt like he had to go over the top because he felt like I found out that he was going over the top, and I decided to try to top that. It just happened. It wasn't, like I said, it wasn't planned. Nobody, we didn't look at each other and say, yo, we're gonna disrespect each other to cease. That's not nothing that we would do. I wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? It just, and again, it happened. Watch the battle.
That's a fact. Listen, ABR, Atlanta Battle Rap, is actually making their mark on RBE on a flip side. No, that people don't know. KT versus LL Cool G was one of the best battles on that card. You was there.
Yeah, I was in the building. That shit was crazy. That was one of the best 1SKs I've ever seen. I don't know,
That's where I'm going with that. That's where I'm going with that. Any pressures there? Because now you and Yoshi got big shoes to fill. Because the 1SK.
Well, no, Yoshi got big shoes to fill.
Oh shit. Okay.
Because I love my brother KT. Don't get me twisted, but I've got performance of the night on the card that he was on.
Oh,
I get performance of the night. I do this. I hate to toot my own horn, man. But niggas got to stop playing with me. I really do this shit. If you're on a card with me, you need to really come with. If you're not battling me, that's cool. Still come with your shit or not, nobody's going to talk about you. They're going to be talking about me after the battle. I promise you.
Going forward, you make this RBE 1SK roster onto an onset battle. Who do you want?
Young Cannon. I got to see Young Cannon.
Oh.
Holy shit.
I gotta see Young Cannon. Like, I gotta see YK, man. Like, I feel like he's nice. He's punch heavy enough, but he's not enough to really be up. He's not enough to really be utilized.
Oh, damn.
So you got to get rid of that. You got to get rid of the dead weight. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like an up and coming battle rapper. If you're nice, that's what you do. You get rid of the dead weight so you can be part of the. You know what I'm saying? Part of the main.
Oh, wow. Now, they got some dudes that well, that's main stage, but I get what you're saying. They got chips. I get what you're saying. But there's
now you want a mid-tier?
Yeah, the one
Easy to block captain.
Oh, damn, you didn't call it out.
Get easy to block. Yeah, get easy up out of here, man. Get him up out of here, man. Put him in front of me. I'll get rid of him.
Oh, my. Keep going.
I'll get rid of him. I'll get rid of him, Lou Castro, and let me think who else. Just give me them two. Can I just fuck them up for a minute?
Oh, wow. All right. Okay.
Easy to block Captain and Lou Castro. That'll do it.
YK, Lou Castro, and Easy.
Yeah, that'll do it. That's easy.
And YK is what I love about him. He's the type of battler that does not mind battling talented people. I like that about him.
Yeah, and he's fire. You gotta niggas be sleeping on YK. YK actually really nice.
I'm afraid to say that damn.
Yeah,
that damn Jay Murder battle.
Sleep. Yeah. Well, you know what? I would. I kind of had Jay Murder with it. Kind of had Jay Murder with it now. But me and you both know why. When is that gonna drop? We need that to drop.
I don't even know. Woo,
we need that shit to drop. That shit was funny, man.
You know what? If they got a picture, if they got you, no, you know what? If you would have made that part of that round, it probably won't. But yeah, that would have been bad. Yeah, you ain't shit.
Yeah.
Oh no, Jay Murder put the picture. Check it. I'll put it in the group. You ain't look shy.
Yeah.
Jay Murder put the picture. That's why I think that battle is about to drop. He put that picture on his timeline.
I mean, him.
And he put the picture with.
That's a real nigga, though.
This was, I think it was January 2016 or something like that. And Pyrex from Guerrilla Warfare had wished YK a happy birthday, and it was the picture with him and the tranny.
Oh shit!
The tranny got bumped though. I ain't even mad. Damn. Okay. Really? Yeah.
They've been showing that picture all day today.
That's why I think that.
Hey, Jay Murder, real ass nigga though. Jay Murder was spitting some real shit in that round though. Like it was different. It was different. And it was so real. Like he was talking so real to niggas. Like, oh man.
That's one of the best Jay Murders I've seen. I really like how he did that. It was bad for YK.
It was horrible for YK.
It makes it better because when he said, let's play, swear to God, YK's response, his facial expressions is that man, listen, I'm like, come on, fight back, bro. And he was not clean through all 3 rounds. It was like YK could not get it. He cannot get it that night. You know what I mean?
That was hard to fight back from though. That was hard. I ain't gonna lie. That was kind of hard.
That was hard. I was looking for rebuttals. I was looking for, you know what I mean? I'm like, bruh, And then Jay Murder takes the picture and just passes it around on his phone. I'm like, bruh, he set that man up for failure. And it was such a stealth move. It was such a stealth move. Damn. These people who will watch this on cam, hopefully they will get how he went into this. But everything that he did, this shit looked like a R. Kelly surviving YK at that point in time. I'm sitting here like, wow, bro.
I swear to God, that shit was. I swear, it was orchestrated so perfectly.
It was so perfectly orchestrated and executed. That man, I'm sitting here looking at him like, bro, your family, you did that for that? Like, I'm sitting and I'm on the side with YK, and I'm like, oh my God. I'm looking at the side of his head like, bruh, fight back, nigga. I'm over here with you. Okay? What we doing? Fight back.
Oh,
like, oh my God. I'm praying. I'm like, please don't.
Yo, I got a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
I got a question. Okay, so who, like, you got Yoshi G on the card. What other battles, okay, besides Shumi, what other battles are you looking forward to seeing on this card?
Oh, let's be clear. Ill Will versus Chef Trez. Stop playing with my brother, man.
Man,
leave
listen.
Chef Trez the fuck alone. Niggas got to stop playing and acting like this man don't be coming and shaking rooms everywhere he go, bruh. Like, niggas got to – I just don't understand. Bruh, Chef Trez versus Ill Will is going to be the one. That's the battle that I'm competing for Battle of the Night. Performance of the night. I'm telling you, that's gonna be the one. Now, E Hart versus Mulatto Black could possibly be like the next up. Because if Mulatto Black doesn't choke, E Hart has a fight on her hands. And we got a possible battle of the night. Because, like, there's not going to be, like, to be honest, like, bar for bar. If Mulatto's on her shit and no choking, E Hart on her shit, no choking, we have, like, a crazy bar fest that nobody can really come back from.
But he lost. He lost. Oh, shit. Excuse me. Y'all know where I was going. You know what they say. You're only as good as your last battle. And her last battle, they bombed. It wasn't her fault.
But yeah, like, so we can't really blame her.
You can't. But I feel like that aggression from that battle, I'm a little afraid for my sexy school teacher. I call Mulatto that. I've called her that for years. I know that she can bring it. But we may see a different beast in E Hart. Because right now she got something.
Yeah, she got a chip on her fucking shoulder. I'm telling you, if Mulatto don't show up, her ass is fucking grabbed. Because E Hart is not E Hart. Y'all got E Hart fucked up. She's not about to play with her, man. She's not about to play with her. E Hart, and E Hart is nice. Like, E Hart is nice when she don't care.
Yeah.
So imagine her with a chip on her shoulder. Like, that's just not, like, that's just, but that's not saying that Mulatto ain't fire when she's not really caring, because Mulatto can be choking and damn near be winning the battle.
True. But the choke takes away, loses it.
The choke takes away from it, but imagine Mulatto at 100% with no choking. That's hard to beat. It's not easy.
That's a fact.
It's not easy. We can't have no lackluster E Hart battle 100% Mulatto, because Mulatto wins.
Okay, now both of them lack performance though. So when you factor that in, I feel like and listen, when I say this as far as performance, I don't feel like E Hart necessarily needs performance. The way I look at things, I gauge people with performance in different ways. Some people's performance is in their cadence, in their conviction. When E Hart battles, she battles with the words, the way she speaks, her gestures. That is conviction. That is, to me, she delivers it a certain way. I feel like that's her performance aspect. It can be her Achilles heel though, but mulatto kind of. I feel like her performance is also in her cadence, but she can be a little dry.
The thing is, okay, so this is the thing. You also have to realize that there's a difference between performance and presence.
Presence, right? True.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of battle rappers have presence, and other battle rappers have performance. You know what I'm saying? And mulatto, sometimes if mulatto's at 100%, she has a lot of presence. It's not performance, but she has a lot of presence. You know what I'm saying? Because we feel it. It's not performance.
And I guess that's what I guess that's exactly what I mean. I substitute the presence for the performance. Thank you. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the background.
I can't hear.
I'm not sure who that is.
I don't know, but yeah, and you always have, like I said, you got to always compensate for that, because a lot of people do have presence. You know what I'm saying, when they're battling. But the thing is, depending on the situation and the battle in the room and the crowd, sometimes presence is more important than performance. Because if you got a smaller room, you don't really need to do a whole lot of performance, because the room is small. You don't want to be doing more than you need to do. A nice presence attracts the room, and now everybody's interested in what you're saying, so it doesn't matter what you say, everything lands.
Right.
And all of that portrays on cam. So battlers got to realize, like, where you at, what you doing, and how it's going to look. You know what I'm saying? Because you can win in the building and on cam. You just got to do it right.
I agree. Okay, and what other battles?
Okay, so now I am kind of sort of, okay, so we already talked about Shuni and O-Red, but I really do still feel like Shuni and O-Red is going to be nice. I feel like Shuni's not about to play with him. We watched O-Red do something really bad to Miss Hustle. We watched that. I don't think Shuni's going to allow herself to be the person that gets done like that again. Oh, y'all quiet.
I'm just wondering if the seat's going to fall out or not. That's all I'm saying.
What are y'all saying to me, man? So y'all think Shuni's just going to get washed? Is that what y'all saying to me?
Nah.
Oh, no. I'm just
no, he said he wondering if O-Red teeth go fall out or not.
Let's hope the battle get through and no teeth don't come out. That's what I'm saying.
I forgot we got QB and Shayna on the card too, though, right?
Right. I was waiting for you to say that one.
Yikes. So we got QB probably getting as disrespectful as we want to be. I feel like so this is how I called it. I got QB 2-1 if Shayna come regular Shayna. If Shayna Ashley comes with some new shit and shake the room up for 3 rounds, then I got her 2-1. But it's definitely if we hear the same Shayna Ashley that we heard the last battle, she's dead. Because QB gonna outbar her. She can't, because she really can't rap with QB. So the performance right now for Shayna Ashley has to be out of the window. It needs to be something crazy. The bars need to be landing. We damn near need to see her do what Official did and sound like twerk. But we like that's what we need to see. We need to see something different. I didn't mean that.
Yes, you did.
Not like 98. At least not 98%, like 97%.
Oh shit. Okay. So you got QB winning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else?
Gonna take that. Yeah, QB gonna take that. Like I said, let Shani come crazy. Like if Shani come crazy, then because we know she got bars. Like she punches crazy. I just don't know if she's gonna be able to like rap with QB like that. Mm-hmm.
I feel like she might choke. I said this earlier.
Oh no, choke.
Hey, she's choke prone too.
Yeah, if she choked, her ass is grass.
That's what QB said.
Yeah, if she choked, her ass is grass. Like she don't stand a chance.
Okay, what else? What else you got? What about Rex? What about Rex and Rosenberg?
Oh shit! Yeah, I got Rex dying. Okay, so I feel like because I know I probably got a unpopular opinion, but I feel like Rosenberg is on a spree right now. I don't think he's going to allow himself to lose this battle.
Man,
this is
him
a nice,
and Craig
and no matter what anybody says, this is a shot for him.
Yeah,
this is a shot.
Yeah, it
you
definitely
got Rex, nigga. You ain't got no slouch. Niggas are gonna watch this battle, expecting Rex to beat the shit out of you. I don't think that Rosenberg is gonna allow himself to lose. Because I've seen him in the last battle with Craig Lamar. He played with Craig Lamar. Now, had Craig Lamar been on 100%, he would have beat the shit out of Rosenberg.
Yes, that's a fact.
But 100% Craig Lamar would have beat the shit out of Rex too.
We got a really good Rosenberg though.
We did. But 100% Craig Lamar will beat the shit out of Rex too.
Oh, that's a big
so it's
statement
not like
for some.
I don't think Rex could beat Craig Lamar. Like 100%. 100%.
Lyrically, no. Lyrically, no.
No.
Hell no.
But we know Craig Lamar is going to choke, so he's going to lose. Which is why he lost to Rosenberg. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, like, where we're at now, Rex can't beat Rosenberg at 100%. I don't see it. I don't see it. Well, now if Rex is at 100%, then we have a crazy battle that's possibly up for whatever. But I don't think we're going to get 100% Rex. I just don't see that. I don't see us getting 100% Rex at this battle. He don't have a reason to give us 100%.
Mixtape bars or something we got to deal with?
Nah, if we get one of those, we get a weak one and we mad. Ooh, if he do it, we gonna be mad, y'all. I swear to God. Mark my words.
Well, so here's the thing, something that I might know, and of course I'm not gonna say, but I feel like this may be Rex on steroids because number one, he is okay. Again, the glass is half full because he has. Okay, remember he has Tay-Rock on the 23rd.
Yeah.
He has Rosenberg on the 9th. After those two battles, he may potentially have another battle that is a crazy battle. I don't think he's going to lack in either one. He can't lack in either one. What we getting?
But the thing is like we not. Okay. Rex, if you listening, I hope you goddamn fucking focused.
He got to be focused on both.
He got to be focused on everything, because like you can't, bro. Because the thing is, you can't battle Rock, and you can't lose to Rosenberg and then go battle Tay-Rock.
That's a fact. That's
Period.
a fact. And you damn sure can't win the Rosenberg and lose to Rock and then turn around and think that you about to get this other person. Ain't gonna happen.
And you can't get your chain back.
Ooh.
No, you can't get your motherfucking chain back. And you can't lose in Atlanta because we gonna boo you, bro. If you lose the Rock, because right now we like Rosenberg. We like Rosenberg down here, bro. I guess I might not be able to speak for her. I think I speak for a lot of us. We fuck with Rosenberg down here.
Yeah, he got a lot. He got a lot of love down here.
That nigga rap. That nigga was snapping. We fuck with that nigga down here. So you come down here trying that bullshit, and you gonna get smoked out that motherfucking building because Rosenberg gonna smoke you, and we gonna gas him. I'm gonna gas him, bro.
Oh, shit. Oh,
that nigga
shit.
fire, bro. Like, you can't, like, bro, nah, you can't come down here playing with him. If you come down here playing with him, you're going to get smoked. And nobody's going to believe that you can beat Tay-Rock after that.
Ooh, damn.
Because if you lose to
fact.
Rosenberg, you can't beat Tay-Rock.
That's a fact. And you
Because
can't
it ain't
beat
a
the
stage
person.
in a country that's going to allow you to, you know, you can't do that. It doesn't happen.
And you're not going to be able to beat the person after that. And knowing ARP, because ARP believes in so many battlers that they just need that one shot to redeem themselves. He will
Shout out to ARP for
that,
even giving me the shot and not taking me off the card because of all this controversy.
Right. You know, but
because he really
ARP
could have did that, like, and it
controversy.
wasn't even like.
Afraid.
And I haven't even, and the crazy thing is, I haven't even reached out to ARP. Like, I talked to Lawrence, you know what I mean, but I haven't like reached out to ARP or like tell him like, bro, it wasn't even like this.
Because he watches everything, so he definitely knows that. Again, he definitely likes a little controversy. So, like I said, that's not that. You know what I mean? That y'all just got to show out. Well, you
right. Well, she's dead. She don't have no more lives left. She better get a mushroom.
Oh, you know what? Jesus. Oh my God, bruh! It has been. Is that all the battles on the card?
No, we got Blue Cocaine, who is from Atlanta, and I got to speak on this. She's from Atlanta. Yo, Blue Cocaine, whoever you are, I swear to God, this is no hate. I need you to come out. You got to reach out to somebody. You say you live in Atlanta. You're a battle rapper in Atlanta. You got a main stage.
I've been trying to get her, actually. I've been trying to get her.
She better snap. The expectations are very, very high. Now, if she go crazy, I'm all for it. Now, if you're trash, I'm going to be angry.
No, she's not trash at all. That's the thing about
she's not trash.
She's fire.
Really? Yo.
Here's the thing. She can use a little work, but she is fire, and she's known there, from my understanding. She has viral videos where she's doing freestyle, she's doing shows. She's a really dope rapper. I like her as a rapper.
Tell her to tell us we got her fucked up. I believe her.
I would like for her to come on the show so we can do that. I reached out to her.
Tell her because I believe her shit.
Yeah, I'm following her, but yeah, she is. Me and ARP actually spoke about her, and he told me how he found her and everything. And yeah, she is
That's
dope.
fire.
She has a really big following.
Okay.
All of them follow her. Yeah, she's fire. She is, and she's battled Negroes. You know what I mean? We were talking to QB about that, and it's the fact that she battles females, but she battles guys, so she has that edge. She has that edge about her.
You might have to get smoked then.
Right.
I'm not battling no females after this. I'm not battling no females. So.
Oh, you crazy. But no, you would have to battle her like a nigga, though. Dead ass. She's different.
That's
she's
fire,
different, though. She's different. And I don't want to brag on her and then her turn around and mess up, but I think this is going to be one of her biggest performances.
She got to fight. Floss ain't going to play with her.
Right. Floss is definitely not going to play with her, but he ain't the best battler neither. So, we'll see.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying. I'm just going to keep it real.
As long as it ain't that dude at that last one, SK.
Who?
Which one?
Oh,
which one? The one that I didn't.
No, the one more and no Granddaddy Perp. No, it's neither one of them. Neither one of them.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus.
No, you know who Floss the Boss is?
You know who Floss is. He's from Gates. He's from the Gates Cigar.
Yeah.
Floss is nice. Floss is nice.
Yeah.
He's nice.
As long as it wasn't that other dude. That other dude at the last one. As long as it ain't him, we good.
No, I like that. And I know that there's a big uproar about her getting on site over Lady J. And ARP explained things about that. That might be why she may be camera shy, or not camera shy, but interview shy or whatever. That could have something to do with it. But ultimately, if you are listening and you do hear this interview, understand, Ma, it's she just got to show up, and I feel like she will.
Yeah, show up and show out, sis, and use it to your advantage. Show us all
Right.
that you we had a
come on
good
to the
reason
show,
for you to
man.
be about.
Yeah, come on to the show. All we gonna do is just eat up your snacks.
But reach out to me, ho, because I don't know who you is. You live in Atlanta, girl. You can come pull up and smoke a blunt or something.
See, I didn't even know she was from Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah, she lives here. Shit, pull up.
She's not from Atlanta. I forgot where he told me she was from. She's not from Atlanta. She moved here not too long ago or a little while ago. And what ARP did was he asked about any female battlers in the area because he really wanted to give the shots to people in the area. And so she was the only one who spoke up. And not for nothing, this battle was supposed to be for someone else. And she was the opponent that was supposed to be battling someone else. And it was an on-site. And so that person chose not to do the battle. And so that's when Floss was brought in. And I think I can probably say that. I don't think that was something behind the scenes. But, yeah, there was a last-minute cancellation. So that's why it was that way. The person that she was supposed to be battling is the reason he didn't want to.
You know what? Everything happens for a reason, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's, you know what I mean? Like, she probably, you know what I'm saying? Like, you never know who probably deserves that little jump.
Right.
And, like, don't have to go through the range. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it. Like, some motherfuckers don't have to do that. And if you nice enough, like, bitch, I ain't mad at you.
Right. And then the fact that she's fresh talent. She has no home league.
Yeah, like, fuck that. Yeah, let her go.
If she's fresh talent, allow her that, definitely. So
because it ain't her fault.
Not at all. It's her destiny, is what it was. Because you know, for that person to have
all that
battle,
shit ain't got nothing to do with her. She ain't have to do nothing for that.
Exactly. And you know, he wanted to keep her on the card.
I blew cocaine. I fuck with you, sis. Never mind. I said some shit online before.
Oh,
I fuck with you, sis. It wasn't bad. I didn't say nothing bad. I didn't say nothing bad.
Nah, that's cool. But yeah, no, that's the backstory on that situation. Yeah, it was supposed to be, but it didn't happen. He wanted to keep her and definitely display her talent.
She better smoke. She better battle though, because Floss ain't gonna play with her though.
Yeah, and that again, that's what she used to battling. It's a ladies and gents card. It is what it is. Y'all will have to wait to see the battle. 9 times out of 10, the on-site battles are not put on pay-per-view. So, you know, and then the way that they had that little setting set up for the on-site in the middle of the floor like that shit is fire. I think she is going to fuck some shit up. I really dug Mr. Mills.
You think they're going to have us down there, or are they going to have us on the stage? What you think?
I don't know. Well, because they was on the stage, right?
KT and Coogee was on stage.
Yeah, the one that came was on the stage. The on-site, I'm not sure why they did.
Like one of them was on the stage, but the first
the Dre Dennis and what you call Mr. Mill was on the
Dre Dennis was in the pit. Yeah, they was in the pit.
Yeah, that was fire. That shit was fire. I like that little setup how they did.
I like it in the pit a little bit.
Yeah, it gave a whole other feel to that battle. I actually like Dre Dennis.
You know what's crazy? That's the first stage that I ever battled on, though.
Really?
The music room, that's the first stage I ever battled on, and my first battle was on that stage.
Oh, wow. And I like the atmosphere for that. Like, I like the music room. I really do. I like it. I like the feel. Some people felt like it's too, well, I guess the stage is too lit.
I just need some more alcohol selection. That's all I need.
Oh, Lord.
That's all I need. But you know what? I don't even mind. As long as I got Jameson, I'm good. I'm just going to drink Jameson.
Okay.
And if you know, push come to shove, I'll bring me a bottle and you put it behind the bar and just tell the to get it to me.
And that's the wonderful thing about it. They don't even care about that, right?
No, you know, I'm being just.
Okay, well, this has been enough battle rap for me tonight on my last day off of work. Bro, I appreciate you coming up here, for real.
No, I appreciate you, sis. I appreciate you for real.
Definitely. We will link when I touch down on Friday night so we can, you know, talk more battle rap shit. Facts.
Hey, shout out to y'all. I appreciate it, y'all. Shout out to the Breakdown J2. Y'all can find me at Twitter, Instagram, TheRealJTWO, the real J2. Yo, you already know.
Alrighty.
Man.
Okay. I'm appreciative of this interview tonight, for real.
Mm-hmm. Information is power. Information is key. That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah. Yeah, indeed. Indeed.
Yeah.
That was a lot.
Yeah, I just feel like if you're going to do this type of work, be this line of work as far as media, you got to get all information before you make a comment.
That's a fact.
You know?
Every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
You never know what you find. But very interesting situation.
That is.
To me, I feel like
something about Danny.
Yeah, I saw
Danny. Ugh. I just want my damn shoes at this point. Give me my damn shoes, Danny. Danny, can I have can my squad have our shoes? Can we have our shoes, Danny? That's all we want, Danny.
He said Pass and Gun Sound Guy. Who is Gun Sound Guy?
Shit, I was lost on the Gun Sound
Big T?
Guy because it's a lot of motherfuckers.
Big T?
You know what? I was thinking Big T, but nowadays everybody make gun sounds. So
yeah, I make gun sounds. Twerk? He's supposed to be able to twerk.
So Pass and Gun Sound Guy, both in November. Hollow in December. I am the GOAT and I will prove it. See y'all later. I'm in the mountains after today. Locked in, focus, no more tweets. Bar God.
he better be, because if it's what it is that I heard about with him and Stewie Newton, yeah, he don't need to be tweeting. He need to be locked in doing that.
You know, I don't know how to feel. I'm gonna give you some real shit. We're gonna wrap up in a minute, but I'm gonna give you some real shit. Danny does not choke in battles, and I mean, I know things happen. I don't know what I'm inclined to believe with this battle, but I can't say that Danny wasn't prepared. I mean, I know he did against Franchise, but he supposedly choked really bad with Stewie.
Yeah, all 3 rounds. He choked in all 3 rounds.
I got to see the footage.
Me too. Me too. I really gotta know, for real.
I hate to say it, it happens. If it ain't happened, it's gonna happen. And I hate to say it, it kind of finally happened. But I think on Danny's end, I think Danny is really battling too freaking much.
That's right. That was the next thing I was gonna say. With these 3 battles back to back like this is how you ended up choking with Franchise. This is how you ultimately ended up choking with Stewie. So is it helping or hurting?
Well, if he choked, let me say this. If he choked versus Stewie, this is not helping his argument for champion of the year. But if he cleans up, wait, who he had again? Pass, Gun Sounding Guy, and Hollow. I ain't even gonna say clean up. Let's say he just clearly beats them 3. That puts him technically almost maybe second into the driver's seat of champion of the year. You could possibly argue.
No, because I think he gonna have to clearly beat somebody. Clearly. I haven't really seen a clear win from Danny. He got to get some clear wins. These the battles he's doing at the end of the year, with all three of these battles, it can't be no debate, my brother. You got to win clearly. It can't be no question.
Win that he has is against the 2017 champion of the year on Red. That's the only clear win that you can argue he got this year.
Damn.
That wasn't a good battle.
Everything else is debatable.
So this takes him out of champion of the year, or does this put him back in?
In my opinion, because of what I heard about the Stewie battle, it moved him back a spot for me. I had him at number 1. If he choked all 3 rounds versus Stewie, it moved him back a spot for me.
Yeah, I would say he was definitely like top 3. I think he's down to probably like 6 or 7 for me.
God damn, you moved him.
Hey man, you choke 3 times, man. You got to go down three notches, my brother.
Damn.
So I'll say I'm gonna see, but I hate to say I'm not liking what I'm seeing with Danny. He's battling too much. I don't know, man.
Even though he did say in the interview after this year, he's going to go to the person that fans said he should have been, and that's the person that's like, no, I'm not giving everybody the shot. I'm giving you the shot. He did say that after this year. So,
hold on, ain't he supposed to be battling Bart? He already battled Bars Major, right? Okay, he battled Bars Major. I'm trying to think what else did he have anything coming up on a smaller league. Oh, he's supposed to be battling in Miami, I think.
Okay.
In Florida. He's battling too much. He's battling too much. So how you gonna prepare and you got a darn battle if I don't think it's this if it ain't this weekend, it's next weekend. I don't know.
Oh, Danny.
See, Danny, if you would have gave us our shoes, you wouldn't be choking.
But it is what it is. It's the curse. Get it together, brother. Well, we're going to wrap up for tonight. I have had enough battle rap.
Yeah, I am exhausted.
Me too. I didn't get a chance to get an energy drink. My life is all over the place right now.
We gave y'all a lot of battle rap.
A lot of content. A lot of content.
And I'm not mad about it. I feel like this was a really good, informative. I feel good about this show because I feel like it needed to happen. You know what I mean? All the segments were really good. Even though the face-off wasn't the face-off, it was actually that shit needed to be said. Like, we got a lot of good shit tonight. You know what I mean? And even with J2, I mean, again, I think I'm going to label the show fake-ass outrage. I don't know. But, it was like where we were ready to really go in about this situation. It was like, after he explained it, it ain't shit. What the fuck else was we supposed to say? Because I know that there will be naysayers that feel like, oh, y'all supposed to go in, y'all was supposed to do this, y'all was supposed to do that. But how, Sway?
You know what? This is what I want to say as far as battle rap. You know what I'm outraged about as far as battle rap?
Yeah.
1 minute we together, next minute we're not as a culture. A lot of you so-called top tiers think you all that. Once you get to a certain plateau, you start shitting on the fans. You don't bring us good 3 rounds. You don't show your fans love. Yada yada yada. Yeah, I'm more thinking about that. You don't show up on time, so we can get out to these damn venues at a decent time instead of being there for 15, 16 hours for a damn event. That's what I'm outraged about. Show some more professionalism in the culture and more, and be more humble to your fans. That's what I'm outraged about. And I don't want to see no more goddamn Cassidy. I'm done. No more freaking Cassidy. That's my outrage.
Well, you go see Mo Cassidy, so man, you might as well go ahead.
No, I'm not watching no more Cassidy. I am not getting any pay-per-view that man is on. I am not getting it. He would not get none of my no more views for me. I don't want to hear the hottest shit in the world no more. I'm good.
Okay, so let me go ahead and say my quick outrage. My quick outrage is this. If we're going to sit up here and keep giving a pass to these battle rappers that are choking and we're still paying money for it because we think we don't have the power, then we need to stop complaining. Because last time I checked, we are the consumer, meaning we're paying the tickets, we're paying the pay-per-views, we're paying for the app. And if we cannot get league owners to start holding these rappers accountable for the performances or lack thereof that they're bringing to the table, we need to stop buying this shit just to show them. This is not to be played with. Wayne, me and you had this conversation earlier today, and I'm going to say the same thing I said to you on the phone, I'm going to say it live. Are you going to spend $10 on a movie where the movie, all it has is blooper reels, the actors is not remembering their lines, and so on and so forth? Are you willing to spend $10 on that movie and sit there for 2 hours? No. When you go buy a movie, you're going to buy a finished product that's already done to basically make you believe the story that you are watching.
Facts.
Are you going to buy a Jay-Z album where the only thing you're hearing is his ad-libs of over 10 songs? Over 10 songs. You're not getting bars. That's what you're going to get. Are you willing to buy a Jay-Z album for that? My thing is this. I'm getting sick and tired of league owners letting this shit slide just because this person is popular and this person can bring 1 round or 2 rounds and you say, oh, that's good enough, we got enough footage. Fuck that. You're paying somebody to do a job. I'm pretty sure if you're getting your home redone, remodeled, you're not saying, well, I mean, you know, he did put in 3 out of the 5 windows. So it's okay that we ain't got two windows right now. We good with these 3, despite that it might rain, it might snow, and you ain't got nothing to cover that shit up. This is for the fans. If y'all are tired of this stuff and you want to get these leagues and start holding people accountable, stop spending your money.
Mm-hmm. You don't want to see no more goddamn Cassidy? Don't get the freaking pay-per-view.
Be done with it, because as long as you keep buying it, the league is going to keep serving it. And the league is going to be all right with it because they think you're all right with it. Like I said, if the NFL players really wanted to show the owners that they have power, is 95% black. Half of those players, if they decided that one day they wanted to walk out until Colin Kaepernick got a deal, I guarantee Colin Kaepernick will have a deal within 24 hours if every player walked out and said, I'm not playing a single fucking down. Y'all need to understand who really holds power. Y'all are the consumer. So it's time for y'all to start getting the money that you put $50 in it, $150 for a ticket, and all this other kind of stuff. Y'all need to start holding these league owners accountable. And league owners, you need to start holding these battle rappers accountable. Because it ain't no way in hell I'm paying somebody a couple $1,000s to stand in front of me and not remember their damn material. And all you got to do is remember some damn material. That's all I got to say.
Well, my outrage, and I'll be brief because pretty much I agree with everything that was just said. Stand for something or fall for anything. Stop jumping on every goddamn thing that's being said. Find out the particulars or whatever the case may be. Take the outrage where it really needs to be as a media force. All of us make a difference. Understand our voices is what they are and use them for good, at least most of the time. We have battlers right now who are basically, how can I put it? Basically being shuffled amongst one another. We have politics are at an all-time high, and we act like we don't see these things. Maybe some aren't, but because I do work in the facets that I do, that's what I do. Thank God that it's not just about the media for me. It is about working with different people behind the scenes, whether it be affiliates for brands or whether it be the actual battlers. Of course, these are things that I know how to keep my mouth closed about. However, it does not mean that I will not speak about certain things that I see from other situations as well. It helps for me to help my battlers that I manage not go through these different things, but it is also something that I feel should be spoke upon because that's just like any job that we do. Ray, we actually said this too, like you said. The NFL. If these cats walked out, if the majority of black players walked off the football field and if they took a knee, they chose not to play. If half of us would stop taking the bus, if we would stop patronizing these labels, designer everything, to take a stand for the things that we believed in, it would be astronomical for these companies. Same with battle rap. We do this thing about, sometimes we have these conversations about the leagues. The leagues, the battlers would be nothing without the leagues. I feel like that's vice versa. Although, yes, these leagues were able to get hot, or platforms were able to get hot, but how the hell do you think they were able to get hot? How the fuck do you think they were driving in cars? If these people, now electronics, but if you didn't have people doing the manual labor to assemble vehicles, if you didn't have talent on your stages, there would not be any battles. Now, I'm not going all berserk and telling people to stop battling, but I am saying that if you guys took the stand to say, listen, this is what I'm going to do, this is what I expect from you, this is what we need to do as a whole, whatever the fuck it may be. Some of y'all are unhappy with how things are going, and you look to other leagues to help you out when you should be doing that anyway. If I was a battler, to be honest, there would be no platform that you can tell me that I could touch. Because at the end of the day, I'm a brand myself. And I need to develop as much as a fan base as I possibly can. Because not for nothing, every fan base is different for every platform. You feel me? To become one of the best in business, to be able to do certain things, these are platforms that you need. These are demographics that you need. This is why artists go overseas to do concerts, because they have audiences in different demographics, so different than what we do. And we are about to cut in just a minute because we're about to get cut off anyway. But all in all, that is my outrage. Battlers, stand up or stand for something or fall for anything. Get your shit together. Know your worth. And I'm not saying, start a fucking overthrow of anything, but understand, just like any job that you work, the millionaires are at the top, but they only became millionaires off of our hard work. You are an asset to the company that you're with. Act like one. That's all I'm saying.
Know your powers, know your worth.
No, there you go. That's it. That's my outrage. It's always that's my thing. And just in life, it's always about people and what I hear and what I see. If somebody is taking you for granted, move the fuck on. Cut their water off and move on. Loyal. How can you be loyal to somebody who's not being loyal to you?
There it is.
And that will end our segment for tonight. Tune in next week for the next episode of It's Been Real. We thank y'all for fucking with us for 6 hours of battle rap, because that's exactly what it's been. Well, I'm sorry, 5 hours, because we did 2 hours just now. 5 hours of battle rap. We appreciate y'all. These videos will be uploaded soon. We'll see, but they will be uploaded. So just make sure y'all you're watching. Subscribe to the channel. Follow the Blog Talk page so you know every time we have a show. You know we sporadic over here. We like our midday mayhem. And we appreciate y'all. Salute.